Welcome to the Inside Texas Football YouTube channel powered by InsideTexas.com. I'm Joe Cook. That's Charlie Williams. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And of course, head to that first link in our description. Sign up for InsideTexas.com. Get all the best scoop, info, and analysis because we're going to have a lot of it because Texas just picked up a commitment from Toray Davis. He is from Boulder, Colorado, attends Fairview High School, and had some involvement with UCLA. Kind of hard to tell if he was committed or uncommitted. Doesn't matter anymore. He's committed to Texas, and this is a big pickup for the Longhorns.
Yeah, I feel like you get a position of need, safety, right? Or total DB. He can probably play anywhere if you need him, star or safety. But I like him. Out of Colorado, you think that Buffaloes would probably be all over, but Texas went to Colorado and stole one. I like him. He has good ball skills. Man. He shows some really good traits on film, right? Being able to read and diagnose plays. He's not afraid to come up and hit. And you see him here kind of playing like that, center field, but then break on the ball and go get it. Most DBs can't do that and go catch it, which is huge. He just won't bat the ball down, which I like because turnovers are huge. And so I like this kid a lot. He's not afraid to come down the alleyway here and kind of just get mix himself in the tackle. And so I think they got a pretty good solid DB here in Mr. Davis.
I really, safety film, when you're watching it, it is all about getting to the right spot as fast as possible. I know that applies to a lot of different positions, but when you have a great safety and you see someone not only going to the right place, but also getting there extremely quickly, that stands out to me. And, I think he's got good athleticism. I'm not sure it's like any sort of elite athleticism, but you can tell from some of these plays where he's playing safety. He's not a corner that they're going to have to move. He's someone who is at that position, and he is just finding the right spots over and over. He's going and getting the ball. You see him making catches. You see him doing stuff there in the back end, directing traffic. And that's always, important. If you have athleticism at that safety spot, that's nice, but you got to know what you're doing back there. And we've seen players at Texas not be able to get on the field because the recognition's not there, even though they're the most, maybe one of the more elite athletes in that secondary. Now you're seeing guys who know where to be. And then you're also adding in, boom, this film of this coverage rep right here where, hey, he's making the most of that 5 yards at the line of scrimmage that he has to work with before illegal contact's getting called.
Yeah, and I like it. The play safety, you got to be smart. You sometimes you're the quarterback of the defense, right? So you have to get everybody else lined up. And so you're the last line of defense. So if anybody gets past you, your defense is in trouble, right? And so I tend to like these safety guys, especially at the high school level, kind of show that on tape to show that they can, play center field, can move all over the field, right? Because you got to be versatile, especially at the next level. And he shows that on film. Like I said, I think he has great ball skills, and he's a smart player. I think his dad was a former college player, so he probably comes from a home where he's probably been studying film since he was young, and he has an understanding of the football game, right? He doesn't second guess himself a lot. So if you don't have the elite traits, elite athleticism, you can make up for it definitely with cerebral play and understanding film and understanding your opponent. It seems like he has a good hand on that for a young guy.
Rivals list him at 6'2", 180, ranked as a Rivals industry ranking 4-star, but Rivals themselves has him as number 150 overall prospect, the number 13 safety, and the number 1 player in Colorado. So Rivals is pretty high on what Toray Davis is able to do. And then that, guys like Charles Power, Cody Belair, they know what they're looking at. So this is someone who other services see a little bit differently, but Rivals and obviously Texas see him as a pretty darn good football player. You can also see him doing some offensive stuff throughout the course of his highlights. And, maybe the athleticism that was just a little bit hidden from him, making correct reads. Now you get to see it a little bit in some of these plays where he actually has the ball in his hands. And then that also speaks to how he's probably used by his high school. He plays the go win the game position. He plays, we need this guy to do everything on offense and defense. And that's always something I like looking for. I know it kind of depends on school to school and how big the school is, but if this is someone who's putting up these types of highlights on both sides of the football and running away with the football to the end zone, I mean, that says a little bit to me.
Yeah, definitely. You saw him play, wing back, and he got the ball and ran it. That shows his physicality. But playing receiver, it shows why he can go up and high point the football at safety, right, and go get those interceptions. And so I love a guy that plays both sides. I don't care, what level they are, because you can use those reps and those things translate to the next level regardless who your competition is, right? You're working on yourself, you're working on your game. And so the fact that he looks good at receiver, catching the ball naturally, going up and getting him, I mean, he looks like a natural receiver there. That translates well playing safety, right? Because you can read and understand what the offense is trying to do to you. But when he catches the interception, he's going to try to go score. And he has good ability after the catch to go make something happen.
When you're looking at this Texas defensive back class, the guys we know are going to be in it are Toray Davis now, kind of a guy who projects to the safety position. You have your corners in Hayward Howard and Samari Matthews. You have a versatile guy in Yaheem Riley, probably safety, but could probably maybe play a little star as well. And this is just, you have a 4-man defensive back class. Maybe they move Cohen Brown. That's something we kind of heard about, but are not 100% sure about at this point. Even if you get him, that's an athlete there. And you've got a little bit of everything in this defensive back class as you're putting it together, especially with guys like Michael Taft moving on, Jalen Gilbo moving on, Malik Muhammad probably going to the draft. We'll see what some other guys elect to do. But like, this is when you're building a class, you like building one that has a little bit of everything for all the different positions. And Toray Davis is definitely a good fit for the safety spot, as they filled pretty much all the other spots in this class in the defensive back room as well.
If you're looking for a home in the Austin area, there's only one number to call. That's Laura Baker at 512-784-0505. Laura's a part of the elite Andy Allen team at Keller Williams Realty. She's helped Longhorns find their dream homes all over Central Texas. You can just ask our very own Ian Boyd, who moved from Michigan to Texas with Laura's help. Whether you're searching in Austin, Round Rock, Georgetown, San Marcos, or even parts of the 254 or the 210, Laura has you covered. So call 512-784-0505, or you can email her at laura@andyallenteam.com. She's a Longhorn, a friend of Inside Texas, and the person you need to call to get your next home in Central Texas. Call Laura Baker today. Contact info is in the description.
You know what? And kind of looking at film, a lot of guys in this class, one thing is you might not need them to play right away, which is okay, right? I'm not saying the developmental guys, but these guys can come in, they can compete and add talent into the room. But Texas has a lot of talent, the DB room, corner room, safety room. They may go to the portal, get an older guy. These guys can get a chance to kind of develop and then find their own skills at the next level, which I love. And so I think it's a situation where these guys will have to sit maybe 2 or 3 years. I think they'll develop a lot quicker. And some of them may develop faster than guys that are ranked ahead of them. I like all 4 DBs that's coming into the class, underrated or highly rated. I think they have a chance to play, at least a year or two, but they have that chance to grow and develop in this class because Texas has done a great job adding so much talent to both those rooms, the corner room and the safety room, that these guys can come in and learn from the older guys.
How often do you think there are guys who are playing wingback and safety who are going to become Power 5 prospects or Power 4 prospects? That's something that makes me happy. And got a little pass play too at the end. So do it all, definitely up there. You can see why he's the ranked as the #1 player in the state of Colorado according to Rivals. So awesome stuff. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have not done so yet. Head to InsideTexas.com. Use that first link in our description. Sign up. Get the best Texas Longhorns coverage as we go through every single detail of this 2026 recruiting class. So, Charlie, thank you so much. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time on the Inside Texas Football YouTube channel powered by InsideTexas.com.